once again. Welcome to the channel. You just saw another video drop earlier. You might see one drop later. Who knows? It just depends on if I can get it done by that time. So anyway, let's just cut to the chase. I don't want this to be a long video, like maybe 10 minutes would be about right. So, Chicago Bulls young core. When I say young core, I'm including Zach LaVine, Wendell Carter, Lauri Markkanen, and Coby White. Okay, those are the four players I say their young core is, and I'm guessing that's what most people would also say their young core is, so it's not just me, probably. Because, I guess Chris Dunn's kind of young, but he's not very good. So, anyway, please subscribe, leave a like. Okay, now let's get to the actual video part of the video, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let's start with the obvious. Zach LaVine is an all-star caliber player. Should he have been an all-star? Well, I keep forgetting who the Eastern Conference guard reserves are. They were, I'd assume Ben Simmons. I think he was there. So Ben Simmons and a few other players. I don't know exactly, but probably shouldn't have been an all-star. Because he's not as good as Bradley Beal. Let's just get that out of the way. But he's younger than him, and has higher potential than Bradley Beal at this point. So he can very well be the anchor of this team and their success moving forward. Lauri Markkanen having a down year, but I think he can get it back on track next year. I was thinking about making a video on how he's having a down year this year, but then I'm like, well, no, because that'd just give the false message that he doesn't have any potential and that he's just done and he'll be a career bench piece. Like, no, he has very good potential. He's just having a down year. It's just like, this isn't his second year, I know that. Well, no, it's not. He was traded for Jimmy Butler to the Timberwolves, and so this is his third or fourth year. So, this is his third year. I'm almost positive. Anyways, let's get back to the point. He's not a bad player. He's just having a down year. Everyone pretty much has a down year. Like, for instance, Donovan Mitchell, an all-star this year, had a down year last year. All-star this year. Not saying Markkanen will be an all-star next year. I'm just saying he is just having a down year. He'll probably get back on track in the next year. So, now, Wendell Carter, I'm really, really high on this guy. He can defend, like, very, very well in my eyes. His offensive game, aside from his, 20% three-point shooting, he can shoot the ball well at the rim, which is what you're expected to do as a center, even though he's, 6'9", so that's very undersized for a center, but he still plays it very, very well, and he has probably the highest potential, I'd say, of the entire team, just because of how he can play on both sides of the ball. And Coby White is having a very, very good rookie season. I think people are overlooking him because the Bulls kind of suck. Even though, let's see, they're in 11th place in the East. But, so the Bulls suck. They've sucked for a long time. Pretty much since MJ left, they've sucked. Well, no. That's a lie. Derrick Rose. They were good with Derrick Rose and Noah and Dang and all those players. But, so, what was that, 8 years ago? 7, 6, somewhere around there. So, it's been a while since they were good. We've gotten used to them sucking. Or, no, since they traded Jimmy Butler, so 3 years, okay. More like 3 years since they've sucked, or were good. 3, 4 years. Anyways, I was on Carter. No, I was on White. I was on Coby White. He has, it's hard to tell just based on one season if you're... gosh dang it, I just sneezed, and that's why you saw the cut. So, I was talking about his potential and how, okay, so, his potential is, not, you can't tell if it's, very, very high or low or whatever from really one season. We'll have to wait, 2 or 3, well, maybe just 1 or 2 years to see how high his potential really, really is, but he can be a very, very good player in this league, and so that leaves you with a starting lineup of those players with Coby White, Zach LaVine. I like Otto Porter a lot. He's very underrated. And then Lauri Markkanen and Wendell Carter. So that's a scary starting five, but their bench is kind of sad. And yes, I've realized Kobe White's only started one game, and that was the last game they've played. So, they're not starting Tomas Satoransky, so they're being smart, at least at this point in time. So, bench at the moment, let's see, there's not a very good free agency class next year, is there? It's like 80 if he leaves the Lakers, but I highly doubt that happens. Like DeMar DeRozan, maybe, or no, DeMar DeRozan. He's not gonna. Well, does he have a player option? It kind of seems like he does, and it's worth a lot of money. So I don't know exactly if he's like he could be a free agent, and that's the best I can think of. In Drummond I think is also a free agent. But anyway, but they don't need the big names. They just need the bench guys, the role players, and the good team development stuff. That's their key to success for them. So, this is a short video, but I can't think of any way to carry this along. So, basically, if these guys can mesh together really well, they'll have to get... Otto Porter is pretty good at defense, so is Carter, but, their bench guys have to be probably pretty good at defense. Maybe, like, some 3-and-Ds, like, I don't know who's exactly in free agents. I know Fred VanVleet is. I don't want to see him go to the Bulls. He's one of my favorite players, and I am a Jazz fan. I don't like the Bulls. They kind of stole 2 championships from us. But, so they need like a Fred VanVleet type of a player that's very good on offense, but also very, very good at defense. So that they need guys along that line to come off their bench. I don't know exactly who's in free agency next year, but they are in need of some good bench players that are better than Tomas Satoransky. So, yeah. You might see another video tonight, today, sometime. It would be the next episode of the 1v1 tournament, the play-in games. I know, very, very fun and interesting, but I think they're fun. They're fun to make, at least. So, see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be, and bye.